All right, y'all, we got some big news to talk about. Disney dropped some more hints about the major overhaul coming to Magic Kingdom. Dinoland looks like it's on its way out. We've got some details there. We got new fireworks in EPCOT and finally a date for when all those walls will come down. I don't even remember what it looked like before that. Country Bears is changing in a big way. A pirate lounge is coming soon. It's time to break down all that huge news from Destination D23, that fan event that happened last weekend with all the updates. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. So this past weekend, September 8th to the 10th, Disney World hosted the Destination D23 event. Now Disney's D23 Expo is biannual, but on those off years, there's a smaller, though still announcement heavy event, and this year it was held at the Contemporary Resort again. While there was a lot of news shared this weekend on everything from parks to animated films, the big panel with all those major announcements was a celebration of Disney Parks experiences and products yesterday, today, and tomorrow, hosted by Josh D'Amaro, Disney Parks Experiences and Products Chairman. So let's dive right in with EPCOT. The walls at EPCOT will be down before the end of the year. First things first, Journey of Water, inspired by Moana, will officially open to everybody on October 16th. This is after several weeks of cast member, annual pass holder, and Disney Vacation Club previews, so it's hopefully likely that those first few official days won't be too swamped with people, and hopefully all the kinks will be worked out as well. Now, it was also just announced that Moana will have her own meet and greet right next to Journey of Water in EPCOT. No word yet on if she will vacate her current meet and greet location in Animal Kingdom, though that seems likely based on some other news coming up in just a few minutes. And speaking of meet and greets, Figment is now officially in EPCOT, meeting and greeting in the Imagination Pavilion. His first day on the docket was September 10th, and lines were very long. Now, the final walls surrounding the World Celebration neighborhood in the front of EPCOT will be coming down in the next few months. World Celebration, which will be home to the brand new Festival Center and Dreamers Point, which will feature that Walt Disney statue, will finally open in December 2023. And we've got more updates for December in EPCOT. A brand new fireworks show, LUMINOUS, the Symphony of Us, will debut on December 5th, 2023. This new show will replace EPCOT forever and will feature fireworks and fountains and lasers and lighting effects and music. Also, hey, heads up, Test Track is going to be reimagined again. Very few details on this one just yet. We don't know a when, but we do know this new version of the ride will have callbacks to the original World of Motion, which is super exciting for me because that was my favorite ride when I was a kid. Also, boggles my mind how long I've been doing this because the last time Test Track was reimagined, I remember going to that media event and I was pregnant, so I couldn't ride it, so I was super sad. Anyway, I've been doing this a long time, y'all. So there was one more announcement saved for an EPCOT specific panel. Soarin' Over California is coming back to EPCOT. The original version of this ride will be returning for a limited time as part of the 100th anniversary celebration starting September 22nd. No word yet on how long that limited time is gonna be. All right, heading over to Animal Kingdom. I know this is some news you've all been excited to hear about. Now, in the panel, Disney Imagineers revealed some of their latest discussions around Dinoland USA over there in Animal Kingdom. Now, remember last year at the D23 Expo when they were like, well, it's probably time for Dinoland to get a little refresh, and we don't know, it could be Zootopia, it could be Moana. Well, guess what? It's kind of neither of those. This Animal Kingdom land is looking like it's going to be reimagined into the tropical Americas, and Disney is including South America and Central America in this region. So they're thinking right now, nothing confirmed, but this is their blue sky, that Encanto and Indiana Jones are the considerations for inclusion in this land right now. Encanto, of course, inspired by Colombia, though it is a fictional setting in the film, and Indiana Jones is famous for exploring all over the world and sometimes the area around the equator. So this would likely mean we would see Dinosaur replaced by the Indiana Jones Adventure, since those two rides use the same ride system and track, making it an easy job to switch over, or easier than constructing a whole new ride, right? Now that is not confirmed at all, and they didn't even talk about that. They didn't even talk about Dinosaur being transformed into Indiana Jones, but the fact that Indiana Jones would be coming to this area, that would make sense. So we'll see. And Disney had previously tossed around some other ideas for this area as part of last year's D23 Blue Sky presentation, including that concept art for Moana and Zootopia, and it seems that those may be scrapped, but Zootopia is still coming to Animal Kingdom. A new show based on Zootopia is in the works for the Tree of Life Theater. The Tree of Life Theater is where you'll currently find It's Tough to Be a Bug, so that may be replaced in the near future, though Disney did not explicitly say that either. Moving over to Magic Kingdom. So a portion of the presentation was spent talking about those blue sky projects in MK. At the D23 Expo last year, Disney shared that they were considering new lands that could be built behind Big Thunder Mountain Railroad in Magic Kingdom. Ideas like a Coco-themed land or a land inspired by Disney villains were tossed around, and we were shown concept art with the caveat that these were in the very early stages of production, and Disney doesn't typically share any of that info this far in advance. While we didn't get any more details on just what might come to Magic Kingdom, it was reiterated that Imagineers are working on these projects and Disney intends to pursue full force. They technically said in their Parks blog post that they are, quote, future expansion plans. So I do feel like they are excited about doing an expansion in Magic Kingdom, but we still don't know quite what's going to be there yet. And seeing how Animal Kingdom sort of changed from Moana to Encanto very quickly, anything can happen in those boardrooms, right? Now, it was shared that for Magic Kingdom that Imagineers are looking to tell stories similar in scale to things like Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and Pandora, the world of Avatar, adding new attractions, restaurants, shows, and more. So they're thinking big over there behind Big Thunder Mountain. Now, this is the least concrete information we got, but potentially the most exciting. Based on Disney's previous timelines of announcements to opening dates for new lands and rides, we are at the very least 3 to 5 years away from stepping into any of these new lands, likely longer. As Disney says, we don't typically hear about the new concepts this far in advance. So why is Disney sharing all this information so early? Well, their direct competition, Universal Orlando, is opening Epic Universe in 2025. These two theme parks tend to toss the ball back and forth over who's opening the newest and coolest thing. Universal opened Harry Potter, Disney opened Pandora, then Galaxy's Edge. Universal is upping the stakes, and Disney wants you to remember what they can do. All right, next on our list is new characters coming to the parks. So Moana and Figment aren't the only new characters popping up in the parks in the near future. Ahsoka is coming to Star Tours beginning next spring. She's going to be a part of the Star Tours in Hollywood Studios, Disneyland, and Disneyland Paris. Now, you're not going to meet her there, but you are going to see her in that ride. And Asha from the new Disney animated film Wish will also soon be coming to EPCOT, Disneyland Resort, and Disneyland Paris. And we got a date for the arrival of the Hatbox Ghost in Magic Kingdom. He will materialize in late November in Haunted Mansion. Now, you're not going to get to meet him, but he is going to be a part of the ride. And this is probably the most out of left field announcement that we got at D23. So the Country Bear Jamboree in Magic Kingdom is going to get a big shakeup in 2024. The bears are going to be singing classic Disney tunes in different country music styles, and they teased a rockabilly Bear Necessities in the presentation. The new show is an homage to the classic musical revues in Nashville, Disney says, and now most of the characters appear to be staying put. However, Liverlips McGrowl is now on the billing as Romeo McGrowl, and he's sporting a new hairdo, so we'll see. Now, I hope you have stuck around this far into the video because this next news is my favorite. So congratulations to those of you who are with us for the long haul here. The Pirates of the Caribbean Tavern. Very excited for this one. So a new Pirates of the Caribbean themed lounge is coming to Adventureland in Magic Kingdom. Lounge typically means small plates and mixed drinks in Disney World. So is Magic Kingdom getting a bar? This is also being referred to as a first of its kind experience that will extend the story of Pirates of the Caribbean. So kind of cryptic, very interesting. Can't wait to hear more about it. Now, in terms of alcohol in the Magic Kingdom, we know that alcohol is only served at table service restaurants. It's only served where you are going in, sitting down, and getting served by a server. So that could, a lounge functions that way, although we've never had a lounge in Magic Kingdom. So I'm super excited to see what could happen. Now, Disneyland news was a little lacking at this presentation, but we did get a rather interesting update on the next ride planned for Avengers Campus in Disney California Adventure. We've known a third ride would be joining Web Slingers and Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout in Avengers Campus since before it opened, but over the years it seems that the concepts behind that ride have changed a bit. Originally, the ride was going to have guests strapping into the Quinjet, but that idea appeared to get scrapped when Disney started talking about a different multiverse-focused attraction. During the Destination D23 presentation, we got a new sneak peek at the ride vehicle and some concept art. Disney shared more details about a world-jumping vehicle featuring a design that combines elements of Tony Stark's time suits with Xandarian jump points and Wakandan technology. Nothing is confirmed here, but I find it very interesting that plot points from Cosmic Rewind are getting involved here, and the new art for that ride vehicle looks a little familiar. This is another one I'm excited to get some more information about. Now let's dive into that little bit of cruise news that Disney shared. Right now there are 3 new ships in development along with Disney Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. That is, of course, the Disney Treasure setting sail in 2024, which we already learned a ton about recently. The 7th ship joining the fleet, which Disney has just shared will be named Adventure, will be sailing from Singapore and throughout Southeast Asia. And the 8th ship is still a mystery at this point. This is presumably that ship Disney bought recently that was already under construction, although I think that may be the Singapore ship. Anyway, we're gonna find out. The Adventure and the 8th ship are set to sail in 2025. And of course, the Treasure, as we know, is launching in December 2024. All right, that's what we got at D23. If you want to make sure you are the first to know about any breaking Disney news, be sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, the artist formerly known as Twitter, X, and TikTok. Subscribe here on the channel. We usually post shows when there's breaking news, and sign up for our free newsletter. We collect all our top news stories, newest restaurant and snack reviews, and more, and send those right to your inbox. As you know, we are in the parks every single day, and we are going to let you know everything that's happening. The link to sign up is in the description below this video, and again, it's free. You can unsubscribe at any time, so we'd love to have you join our newsletter. Thanks for listening, everyone, and thanks for watching. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.